Hi everybody, Helen Gavin here from Bullcraft Marketing. We're a digital marketing agency based in Westport in County Mayo. And today I'm really proud to announce the first in the series of the BCM Business Corner. The BCM Business Corner is an initiative developed by us here where we want to create awareness and support for entrepreneurs and business owners. So what we've done is we've carried out a series of interviews with local business owners about the challenges that they've faced and how they've overcome them during their entrepreneurial journey. So to kick off the series, I'm going to tell you about my entrepreneurial journey. So Bullcraft Marketing was started 2 years ago, and we first opened the doors October 2017, and there was myself and one other team member at the time. And when we opened, we were really excited, really enthused, really looking forward to absolutely everything that was to come. And I suppose at the beginning we kind of spent a lot of time sourcing things like computers and phones and furniture, and what accounts package were we going to use, and what sort of processes and systems were we going to have in place. And I suppose even finding suppliers for all of those things was a little bit challenging. It's not something I'd ever sourced before. It's not something, I'd ever really have had any need for. So that took a little bit of work, and also helped me learn a little bit of patience as well, because you're so excited at the start, you're so enthusiastic, and you think everything should happen today because that's where you're at in your head. But it doesn't. It takes a little bit of time. So that was when we first opened. That was at the beginning. So then things took off kind of slowly, nice and steady at the beginning, and then in January then it was just so busy. So January 2018, we were actually completely overwhelmed. We had too much work on, we didn't have enough people, our processes weren't right in the background, so things weren't running really efficiently, projects weren't being completed as quickly as they should have been, all these kind of issues. So our service delivery was quite poor at the end of it. So then I decided to recruit more people to help balance the workload and all of that kind of thing. But really and truly I had got ahead of myself. I had taken on people in the wrong areas. So while we were extremely busy sometimes in one area, it just didn't balance. So I had to so we worked that out, we got over that, and then we had lots of cash flow problems in the first year because we were growing and we needed cash in order to help with that growth. So that was really difficult as well. You'd be really stressed out, working incredibly long hours. Definitely was so burnt out after the first year, I would say, definitely. But I suppose over time then, the second year, we started to work out our processes. We got a really good team in place, people who are really strong in the key areas of the business, and things, we really found our feet in the second year. And I suppose my key kind of learnings and overcoming the challenges within the first year, there was just so many, like even things like finding suppliers, learning how to use an accounts package that I'd never used before, figuring out things about how your product fits with the market, and getting the balance with resources right, and getting the balance with your team right, getting the right systems in place. It all takes huge amounts of time, and I for me personally, I don't think there's any other way to really prepare yourself for all that other than to just go through it. I think every business is different. They have their own, every industry is different. They have their own needs and and demands. Like for us, we're a service-based industry, so our team is key. Like our team is what makes us who we are, and our ability to work together and develop things together, that's really key for us. While for other people it might be other things that are their issues, like supply chain or things like this. So I suppose really my key, how I overcame all those challenges in this first year, I suppose, was really down to the support of the people around me, and like genuinely I couldn't and wouldn't be here without them. So I suppose one big word of advice is, you know, lean on the people who are around you, and your friends are so supportive at the start, and they really helped me through. And the other thing I would say is automate as much as you can. Like really try and reduce your admin time as much as possible, so you can really focus on the bigger picture for the business, and really focus on your direction and where you want to go, and really focus on the things that you love, like, you know, developing really good stuff for really good campaigns, and you know, it helps you really focus on the bit that you love. I don't think anybody really loves the admin stuff. You know, I think it's something we all have to do, but it's not something we all want to do. So I think really reduce that as much as you can, so you don't have to worry about that, and you can really focus on the things that you love. And I think it helps you deliver a better service and just stay focused on what's important in the business. I suppose that's kind of my key to takeaways. Automate as much as possible, and you know, don't be afraid to lean on people, because you'll need them. It's tough. And I suppose just one other thing is just to stay learning, constantly learning. You know, nobody's good at everything, and we all have areas that we can develop further. So I would say, you know, constantly learn, you know, stay committed to it. And I know for me, like the learning process, I love it. You know, it's great when you can look back and be like, oh yeah, I didn't know how to do that, you know, 3 months ago, and now look at me, you know. And there's a sense of achievement there as well, and I think it's really important. So that's my key takeaways. I hope that this has helped somebody in some way, and I wish you all the very best of luck on your entrepreneurial journey. Thanks so much.